continue to stay at the penthouse with you.
I'll take good care of her.
Oh, no.
Kevin? He was up and out early. You didn't hear him?
I guess not.
Oh, you don't have to eat alone. Coffee's ready and pancakes are on the way.
Well, it's weird.
Maybe I should go.
Whatever.
What am I doing here? Married mom having breakfast with the single set?
They call it shacking up.
Smells good.
So did yours. You know, that's the one thing I remember the most. When I lived with you and Andrew when I first came to town. The smell of coffee in the morning. The great conversation in the kitchen. It's amazing. You two were the ultimate role models. And now you're sleeping with Kevin.
I am not a cardboard cutout of the perfect wife. I'm human.
I think that may be the all-purpose excuse. You screw up, you hurt someone real bad, and you say, I'm human, and it's supposed to make everything okay. It doesn't.
I'm sorry I ruined your image of how you want me to be.
Well, I just don't get it, Cassie.
I'm trying to be happy. Aren't you?
Critical question. You like your bananas in your pancakes or sliced on top?
Neither, thank you. They are taking Blair to Philadelphia General today for surgery. I would like to see her before she goes to the hospital. What time are you going over?
I don't know. I have stuff to do.
Kelly, Blair is going in for surgery the same day as Star's transplant, and you can't make that a higher priority than I've got stuff to do?
I can't see her right now. She's helpless. Blair has always been healthy.
Well, that is exactly why she needs us. Kelly, you can't not go see her.
After breakfast.
Okay, fine. Then I'll meet you there, all right? I tell you what, you have breakfast, and I'll go home and I'll see River, and then we'll meet there together.
You are going to sit down, have breakfast, and chill out.
That's always the answer to you women. Eat and the world is fine.
Don't you take this out on me. Sit.
Buenos dias. Can I get you something? Café?
None for him. The last thing he needs is more of a buzz.
I'm a man. I speak for myself. Thank you. Café.
Ernesto, ¿qué pasa? What's up with your uncle? I've never seen him so steamed.
We're going to lose our building.
23 years. I run that butcher shop. 23 years.
Wait a second. Your whole family lives in that building.
Yeah, because after 1,000,000 hours of breaking his back in that butcher shop, Theo saved up enough money to buy the place.
I paid off the mortgage. August 12th, 1993. I burned it on the roof that night. Remember that party?
I was still in Statesville.
But I don't understand. If you own the building outright, what's the problem?
2 years ago, Theo had to turn the shop over to my Uncle Julio to run because my aunt got sick.
Nobody deserves to suffer like my wife suffered.
Me acuerdo. It was dreadful.
He took out a second mortgage to cover the medical expenses, which would have been okay, but then last winter, the refrigeration system in the shop gave out.
Let me guess, you took out another mortgage to replace it.
Yeah, but now we've been behind on payments, and
the bank says, cut their throats.
What, you got a foreclosure notice already?
The problem is the bank was sold a few months ago.
The people who knew me, gone overnight. They got new people there running the place. Strangers. They look at me like I'm a stranger. They don't care about Ernesto Soto. They don't know him.
I understand, Ernesto. When I try to get a loan to buy this place, I can get past the front door of any bank in town.
It's not fair.
Tío, cálmate.
Do you expect me to let them take 23 years out of my life like it's nothing? Well, if that's what you think, you don't know Ernesto Soto either.
I can't do this.
Blair, everything is really going to be just fine.
Leave Star when she's finally going to get the transplant that we have all been waiting for months. I don't think so.
You know, she's not the only Manning who's in need of serious medical attention.
I'm fine.
No, you're not fine now, but you will be after you've had the surgery.
It can wait.
No, honey, it cannot wait, okay? Every delay increases your risk for serious muscle and nerve deterioration.
Oh, God. You sound just like Dr. Wall.
Well, Todd told me what he said. You know, he's just as anxious for you to get better as the rest of us are.
Larry?
No, Todd.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to tell, you know. Todd just doesn't come out and say what other people might. I guess that's Todd, though, huh? I know that he loves Star.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, Vicky, she must be so scared. How could I leave her alone?
Hey, she's not alone, okay? She's got a slew of aunts and cousins and God knows what else out there packing the corridor. She's fine, and she's not alone. I'm a little bit more concerned about your isolation. Are you sure you don't want somebody to go to Philadelphia with you?
No. Today is Star's day.
You know, Blair, there are so many people who care deeply about you.
He's one of them now.
Friday tonight on TGIF. What a night!
I'm so sorry.
Don't.
If I'd just been a little stronger, a little smarter or something, maybe we wouldn't have lost him.
There's nothing you or anyone else could have done to save our child.
So this was God's will?
Can't speak for him.
Patrick, I lie here and I think about the what-ifs, you know. What if the other driver had taken a different road? What if it was raining? What if I had worn my seatbelt?
None of that matters now. Only that you and your daughter get well again.
He caused quite a storm, didn't he? Our little Brendan.
Yeah, I sure did. For someone who wasn't even born yet, he stirred up a lot of emotions then.
You know, I wanted him anyway. I just wanted to love him.
You did love him. Already.
Does he have flowers? Hannah. There's a grave.
Mm-hmm. Violets and baby's breath.
Oh, I want to see it.
You will. Soon. Meanwhile, let me visit for both of us, okay?
How's Star?
She looks delicate, scared.
Patrick is in with Blair.
This is all getting very hard to register. There's too much going on.
Tell me something. Do you include our children's latest activities in your observation?
You heard?
Yes, Kevin told me.
I'm sure he crowed, given his level of self-esteem.
Well, I think we'll leave that out of the discussion, all right? I only brought it up because Mel seemed to be fully briefed on Kevin and Cassie's new status.
If you can call it that.
So I assumed Cassie had told you.
Mel inadvertently overheard our conversation.
Mel is a master of the inadvertent overhear.
He's terrific at a lot of things.
Oh, please.
So how is Blair?
Blair is fragile.
I hate that word. I'm really very concerned about her state of mind. She actually told me that she wants Star to stay at the penthouse with Todd when she's released from the hospital.
Blair is not mad. She's just trusting.
Trusting Todd? That's madness.
Dorian, Todd is Star's father, okay? And Star needs him desperately now more than ever. So please, please do everybody a favor and stay out of it.
Let's just get down to business, all right? Now, the Sun is not for sale.
Oh, I'm not interested in the paper. No, I wanted to meet the owner.
Because?
Because you're aggressive, ambitious, and creative, according to my sources.
Oh, what if your sources are not too hot?
Well, perhaps you're being modest.
No, but I'm not an empire builder. I just want to hold on to what I've got.
Ah, you say that now, in the midst of a personal crisis. But when your wife and child have recovered, you'll find that old hunger comes back.
And if I'm as aggressive and creative as you say, I might come after you in the Sun. That's what you're worried about.
Oh, well, perhaps we should add blunt to your list of attributes. Also seriously mistaken. I have ruined infinitely more powerful men than you, Mr. Manning.
Oh, I'll bet you have. But if you don't want to squash me like a bug, and you're not after the Sun, why did you ask me to breakfast?
Not exactly in a mad rush to finish breakfast and go see Blair.
How can I face her? She might be paralyzed because of me. Her baby is dead because of me. This is my fault. I lost control of that car. This is because of me.
Accidents happen. One happened to you.
If there is no one to blame, then why should I not tell the police?
You can't tell anyone. The cops won't understand.
I can't lie forever. Do you understand that?
Okay. Let's say you did tell the cops. Would that make Blair get up and walk out of that hospital? Would it make that baby come back to life? No. It would just hurt somebody else. You. And isn't the idea to heal now? How the accident happened and who caused it won't make any difference once Blair and Star are okay. So all you have to do is just go through one day of not saying something crazy. Today.
And then do the same thing tomorrow.
Yeah, but that's tomorrow.
You make this sound like a snap. But this is the hardest thing I have ever had to do. Or not do.
Hey, Benny.
Morning.
What's happening, man?
Linda?
Hey.
Nestle?
Did you know the default rate on loans is 18% lower in our neighborhood than it is in West Landview?
Yeah, we are 18% more scared than they are. We don't get another nickel. We make one loan go bad.
Trouble?
The bank wants to foreclose on the Soto's building.
The old manager, he was okay. He bent the rules a little. He knew at the end I always pay. But this new man, done. He's as tight as this. It's not up to me, he says. Bank policy. The new owner says so. Pigs!
Come on, let's just have our breakfast and go home.
How long do you think we're gonna have at home? This new owner is not even a banker. He makes his money with oil. He treats the bank like it's one of his wells. He pumps money out of us. He never puts anything back in.
Do you know this new owner's name?
Everyone knows his name. Especially you, the Vegas. Asa Buchanan.
I knew it.
Are you this suspicious of everybody else?
Only if they're breathing. And only if they have a major axe to grind with people who have inherited money.
Ah. I see you've done your homework. Well, I have too. I happen to know that you weren't exactly born with a silver spoon in your mouth.
No, more like a 2x4.
Well, I don't trust people either. Especially those who don't remember their beginnings. Only a fool believes that he can escape from his past.
Okay. Here's what bugs me. You said that when you called 911 after the accident, the dispatcher told you it had already been reported?
That's right.
How? Well, no. I mean, it was dark, it was raining, you went off the road, there were no houses anywhere around, and someone got on the horn just like that? What about other cars?
The only car I saw was one that was heading straight for me.
Well, even the worst drivers have phones in their buggies nowadays.
What are you saying? You saying whoever was in that car was the one that called?
I can't rule it out. Holy mackerel. They'll let any billionaire eat in this joint.
How many times do you intend to make an ass of yourself in front of me?
Well, I never make any plans, so it could go on forever. Or until you stop sucking up to nouveau goose-steppers whose idea of peace is nobody left to terrorize.
I never did care for your brand of journalism, Mr. Hayes.
But you did care for Lord Whiting's slant on things, did you not? Only God knows how much blood was spilled because of you and that bloody demon.
The only quantity I'm interested in is the number of papers I sell. That's what we do, isn't it? Sell papers?
No. I report the news, and you distort it. Along with splashing naked babes on page 3 and calling it journalism.
Oh, I think that's enough of conversation with imbeciles for one day.
Wait a second, who's Lord Whiting?
Oh, he was a Belfast publisher before terrorists blew him and his yacht to pieces.
And now Lord Whiting sleeps with the fishes.
What? To insulted reactionaries and keeping them that way. Does a body good. See a man like that scuttle away with his tail between his legs, doesn't it?
Best thing happened to me all week.
And then, the mommies and the daddies brought all their children inside. And they locked up the doors, and they locked up the windows. And a big wind came and blew everything over.
Mommy! That's my favorite guy, huh? Good.
I'll be in my office. Mommy has something to say to you.
What do you have to say to me, Mommy? Are you mad at me, Mommy?
No, sweetheart, of course not. I'm just a little sad. Because I have to stay away for a while. And that means that I won't be able to read to you at night or tuck you in. But I don't want you to worry because I'm going to see you every day. And your daddy's going to be here as always.
Why can't you be here?
Oh. Remember when you fell off the swing? And you were really scared. And you took Bebop, and you went up into the corner of your room, and you stayed there until you felt okay again. Remember?
Yeah.
Well, Mommy kind of felt, too. And I need a little quiet time to feel okay. I know it's kind of hard to understand. But you're going to be safe here. With Daddy and with Bebop.
Don't you want to be safe?
Oh, yeah, you bet I do. We all do. So I want you to go find Heather and tell her I want to talk to Daddy alone, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Something wrong? Silly question.
Does it have to be this way?
No. I'm sorry.
I would like to see River every day, if that's all right. How should we arrange it?
You come, I go. Better yet, when you get here, I'll be gone. Just let me know when you want to show up.
Fine, I will. Thank you.
I meant what I said. Keep Kevin away from River.
Well, who's that supposed to punish?
Has nothing to do with my feelings about Kevin. I will not see River attach himself to someone who hasn't made a permanent commitment to you, which I assume he hasn't yet.
We haven't discussed it.
That's your business. Mine is River. Look, River should see his mother. As often as possible, in fact.
I like how that sounds.
Not enough to come home. How's Star and Blair?
Well, it's a tough day for both of them. Star's transplanted in Landview and Blair's surgery in Philadelphia. In fact, I need to get to the hospital.
Don't let me keep you.
Dock Street Mercantile Building, the old Anchor Hotel. This is amazing. At this rate, you'll own everything from here to the waterfront by the end of summer.
Yeah? Is Dorian Lord's warehouse in your forecast?
Not yet.
What's the matter, Drew? Can't sweet talk the old madam of Melidor?
She'll sell. That bet is as good as won.
You had better close that deal real soon, because my dough is not going to be on the table very long. You see that heat building over there? I bought that.
Building's huge.
Reminds me of a storm cloud ready to bust out with a lot of rain. Look how it hangs over the square. All bruised up and beat up. Don't tell me these people are going to kiss my feet the way I turned this dump and neighborhood around.
Hey, sir.
Hey, Antonio.
Heard you were in the neighborhood. We got a problem.
What a surprise.
It's about Ernesto Soto.
Huh? Never heard of him.
Your bank's about to foreclose on the building he's lived in for close to 25 years.
Well, you tell him to go to the bank manager. Done.
Oh, we did. He said the new owner's policy is to put the screws to anyone that's late with a payment. And since you're the new owner, I thought I'd take it straight to the top.
I can't help you.
Look, it's not like you're losing money. Ernesto's no deadbeat. He works like a slave. He's just had a run of bad luck lately.
Haven't we all?
Hey, so he's in the diner right now. Can't you go in there and meet with him for a couple of minutes, get to know the man?
I like the way you look after your people. I admire that, Antonio. But I am so far out of the loop, there isn't anything I can do for Mr. Soto.
In other words, you don't care.
I care about what I do. That's strictly business, not handhold.
So what am I supposed to tell Mr. Soto?
You tell him to go back and hash it out with a loan officer. That's what that man is paid to do. You get a hold of that fool done right away.
Company? Good morning.
Morning. The usual, please. 2.
Come here.
That's him.
Who?
Tell me, how can you take away everything a man has worked for and sit down to have a meal?
Excuse me, do I know you?
You took my home.
What?
Haga esto. I am Ernesto Soto. Do you hear me?
I don't
I'm
care.
a Vietnam veteran. Do you understand me?
Who you are.
Look at me.
Hands off of me. I don't know what you're talking about. You know who I am.
If you think I'm gonna take it without a fight, you're wrong.
Soto, let me go. And
Ernesto, I didn't want to help your problem.
Leave me alone.
Drop it.
No,
Drop it.
Ernesto, this isn't bad enough. Just think for a minute about your family.
Come and sit.
You see? I told you we don't need to have any trouble here, okay?
That's him. Hey, guys.
Benny, we got a call. Somebody was getting out of hand in here?
No, everything's cool.
You're a police officer, and you did nothing while this man threatened us?
Nothing had to be done, sir. It's over.
No, it isn't. Not at all. I want your badge number, and I want this man arrested.
No, wait a minute. Let's just calm down
I
right
want this man arrested.
Do it.
No, please.
All right, sir. Come along.
No, Ernesto, por favor, Ernesto.
Now let's see whose life has ruined.
Hey.
That feels good.
Yeah.
I was looking for you. They told me at the community center that you were out getting some air. Saw Cassie, didn't you? Was it awful?
It was very civilized. And we discussed what to do with the river and when. And we did it with all the passion of a couple of fishmongers carving up a tuna.
Ooh. Is she gonna ask for custody?
I don't know. The woman is so confused it's beyond belief. She doesn't know what she wants.
Are you defending her?
Maybe I don't know what I want. Or wanted. I remember when I first met Cassie, I was drawn to her, mesmerized. Her intelligence, her beauty, her sensitivity, obviously, but what really snagged me, what got me was how needy she was, how troubled.
So you wanted to help her?
No. No, I wanted to rescue her. I wanted to cure her. I wanted to make her whole by the sheer force of my will. And now I wonder if what I called love was really just grandiosity.
Oh, no, I don't believe that.
Yeah, true or not, one thing's for certain. The woman that I believed I knew right down to her soul is a total stranger to me now.
Well, maybe it's best that you leave it that way.
There's my cousin Maggie, ready to cut her losses and move on.
Hey, I can't help it. She clobbered you. I'm mad.
There's only one problem. I'm not ready to say goodbye.
Tennis, anyone?
Sign me up. Hi.
Hi. I'm not going to wish you good luck today, because I know both you and Star are going to come through this just fine.
Oh, goody. One for both of us. Well, where's Andrew? You guys never show up here together.
We're just on different schedules these days, that's all.
Kelly? That's you hiding back there. What are you doing?
Not anymore, I'm here. You look great.
Liar. That's why you have to promise to come visit me in rehab.
Okay, I promise. You sure you don't want anyone to come with you for the surgery?
No. It's like you said, I'm gonna be fine. I don't need anyone.
Yes, you do. You most certainly do, and that's why yours truly is going along with you on that ride to Philadelphia, whether you like it or not.
World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
You can't leave, all right? You have to take care of all my finances. You have my power of attorney. You have to be the one to look over everything for me while I'm in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia is only 30 minutes away.
Well, that's so convenient, isn't it? Because you're not going to have any problem coming to visit me, will you? Please, please stay here.
You know, maybe the surgeons could remove your stubborn streak while they're at it. It's just... No, okay. Fine. We'll do it your way.
Thank you.
Excuse me. I need to check Mrs. Manning's vital signs one last time before she leaves.
The medevac is here?
Yes, the orderlies are on their way up.
Okay. It's time to say goodbye.
Now, I don't want you to worry, all right? So we're going to take care of Star. You just have to get better. You have to. You've got a tennis date, remember?
You're the beautiful one.
Dorian told me you left.
I'm back. Just because they won't let me near Star doesn't mean that I can't go see Blair before they take her away.
So, why aren't you seeing her? She's right in there.
Is that all you ever do is give me advice? Is that why you came here?
Yeah, I live for that, Todd. I just came from the pediatric wing. They started the transplant.
Typical.
What is?
Forget it.
Bang! Those doors just slam shut, don't they? And you dive into your own darkness.
I like to be alone. It's easier.
I know it is. Until you're no longer alone. And then it's the hardest thing in the world.
This is hard. I mean, this little girl just shows up out of nowhere. Like a flower that just kind of popped out of a slack heap. The best thing that ever came along. And now, when she needs me the most, I can't even be in the same room with her.
I know it's hard. But it's not a punishment, you know. In fact, it's kind of wonderful.
Whoa, you think it's wonderful that she gets choked on a bunch of hoses every time she reaches for me?
I think it's wonderful that she reaches for you, Todd. I think it's wonderful that she loves you just as much as you love her. Meanwhile, you know, there's someone else like that. Someone right there. And nothing that's keeping you from going to her.
There's all those people. It's like a beehive.
No, it's easier to be alone. What are you so afraid of?
Blair and I are on the edge of something, Vicky. I feel that, okay? It's like a chance. I mean, I feel it, and I want that. But I know that she's gonna go, and when she comes back, that chance is gonna be gone. I can feel that too.
Why do you always tell me how you feel about Blair? Why don't you tell her?
No, I can't.
In that case, I'd say take the chance while you can.
Could you just stop for a moment, please? Okay, honey. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye. You know, we all love you very much.
Hi.
Hi. You really, need to go now.
You're not gonna forget me after today. Get out! Get out, you coward!
Tío, no!
No, hold it.
Señor Soto, usted me conoce a mí, you know me, right? I grew up around the corner. My mother used to send me to buy chicken from your shop every Thursday. So believe me, please. This doesn't have to get any worse. And I promise you it won't if you put the gun down.
Yeah, and everything is gonna be perfect, right?
It will, I promise. Ernesto?
Stay back.
I own a business. I have a building just like you. Well, this isn't going to help anybody. Please, dámela, por favor. Please, give me the gun. ¡Ay, tío!
Everybody out!
Don't do this!
Okay. Just take it easy, okay? Get him out of here. Come on, move! All right, they're gone, all right? It's just us now. Now, please, put the gun down.
I said everybody out! Now!
Go. No te apures. Go. Don't worry. Ernesto wouldn't hurt me, right? Just go. You can let me go now. We're alone. What happens now?
Close the blind. No!